Hello, everybody. It's Hyde in the Philippines. Yesterday was my birthday. I turned 59 years old. I know it's hard to believe by looking at me that I could be that old, and yet I am. Anyway, last time my birthday was celebrated, I was 30. At the time, my wife had a surprise birthday in store for me. She lured me about for a couple hours in the morning around noon. We went back to the house, and then she pretended that she couldn't get the garage door open. And I was a little miffed by it because, I was like, come on now. So I went up there and I threw that garage door open. And when I did, there was about 30 people in there, and they all yelled surprise. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I was 30 and was grateful to have the sphincter of a 30-year-old because I almost crapped myself for sure. I mean, I clutched my heart, almost knocked me to the ground. It scared the daylights out of me. We have a video of it here somewhere in the house on a VHS, but I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere, but it was hilarious. But let's fast forward 29 years. I really haven't had any celebrations since then. It's just not something that's been done. My birthday really just never has meant that much to anybody but me. I might have gone out and had some drinks on my birthday as an excuse to get drunk, but you know, for the most part, my birthday just comes and goes, and I've just accepted it. And I didn't expect this birthday to be any different from any other birthday. As a matter of fact, I signed up for work. I was like, might as well go in Saturday. I mean, everybody was like, man, it's your birthday. Well, I was like, I don't care. Nobody cares. I'm just going to go in and make some money, and 5 hours of work, I'll make a little extra money. So, Friday night, I go to bed. I get up at 3 a.m. like I normally do any other work day. Make a coffee, drink my coffee. I take my dogs for a walk every morning. I put on my headlamp and we go out for a walk. Now I walk the dogs, and when I get back, I feed the dogs and I do a few other things. I make a second coffee. That way, when I sit down and chat with Gladys, now most of y'all will know that I'm in a long distance relationship with a Filipina. Her name is Gladys, beautiful girl that I've fallen in love with. Anyway, when I sit down for that second cup of coffee, I like to make sure that I can give her my full attention. I don't have anything distracting me because I enjoy her company, and I like spending time with her, even if it's just a video chat. So I open the messenger, and when I do open the messenger, there's already a message for me. And now I just happen to notice that the timestamp says 12 o'clock. So midnight on August 3rd, Gladys made sure to be the first person to message me anything, and she left me a big old long paragraph. It was to me, for me, about me, and it was beautiful, and it made me feel so good about being me. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not always feeling good about being myself, but right at that very moment, I felt good about being me, and I was actually quite happy it was my birthday. So I got done reading that message, and I decided, well, okay, I'm gonna, Gladys, hey baby, what's up? I'm available. So I wait a little bit. I sip my coffee. About 3, 4, or 5 minutes later, the video chat starts coming in, and I was like, cool, I can see my baby right off the bat. So the it comes up. Your camera comes up. You see yourself first, and then you see the other person, their camera second. And when her camera popped up, what do I see? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I saw a birthday cake. Right there was a chocolate birthday cake about that big around and gold lettering. It had happy birthday on it. And there was a freaking lit candle. I was like, wow. I said it, out loud. I was like, wow, look at that. And she goes, hey, baby. And I got to tell you, Filipinos got some sexy accents. She goes, hey, baby, you make a wish and I'll blow out that candle. I think a siren at that moment had touched my soul because I was compelled to do just that. And I made a solemn, solemn wish. And then I said, well, I made my wish, and she blew out that candle. Now she blew out that candle and she put the cake away over there to the side a little bit. And then I get to see her face, which I'm always happy to see. And I was like, I said, wow, thank you so much. I was like, wow, you went to a lot of trouble to go get that cake. And she goes, oh no, I just want to make sure that, you had a good birthday. And I was like, if it keeps going like this is going to be one of the best birthdays I've had in years. See, now, one of the things I know about my girl Gladys is that she's a homebody. She don't like to go nowhere. That's one of the things that attracted me to her the most. She's never asked me, hey, we need to go here, we need to go here, we need to do this, we need to do that. She's more than happy to just stay at the house, cook food, do the laundry, and just be at the house. She's content to be there. When we were together, if we went places, it was something I initiated mostly. I want us to go here or I want us to go there. She didn't fight me on it, but she never initiated it. So I know for her to go get that cake for me, she had to go up the hill here, wave down some kind of transportation. God knows what it was, bus, jeepney, trike, who knows, on the back of a scooter. Down the mountain she had to go, all the way into Naga. You make a left to get into Naga, and then you have to go to the mall to get one of these cakes. And then she went and got that cake, and then schlep it all the way back up the hill just so that she can give me this beautiful little moment, video moment. I got to tell you, man, it was beautiful. It was sort of overwhelming. I didn't really know what to say. I hadn't been showed that kind of kindness, out of your way kindness in quite some time, and it was beautiful. I freaking loved it. Now, it didn't stop there. She tells me that on the way home, by her house is that big ass church. So she stopped in at the church and went in there and lit 4 candles for me and said some prayers. Now, I'm still unpacking that. She went in there and asked a divine being at his home with his like sacramental objects to keep an eye out for me and make sure that my health and well-being are being looked after, and if he wouldn't mind, give me a peep-see. And I'm like, wow, holy smoke. I can go over a lifetime. It's not going to be hard to figure out. Nobody in my life has ever lit a candle for me ever. Ever. That's just never happened, man. Nobody has gone out of their way to ask, maybe I might have been prayed for before in the past, unbeknownst to me, but I mean, she went into that church to speak with the good Lord about me. I got to tell you, once again, I'm a little overwhelmed by all that. It's just, wow. So she tells me about that, and then she tells me while she was in town, she decided she wanted to eat all my favorite stuff, and that her and her family were going to have a dinner, and they were going to have all my favorite stuff. Lechon manuk, liempo, and Coke out of the bottle. Now I'm talking not the plastic bottle. I mean out of the 1 liter glass bottle. It tastes different. It tastes better. So here this beautiful young woman has gone out of her way to give me a special, morning. I only get to talk to her for like 45 minutes in the morning, but that 45 minutes was beautiful, man. Everything just layered upon itself, and beauty and joy for me. I liked it all. I, I'm not used to this type of level of care and or thoughtfulness, and I liked it, man. I 100% I guess part of me is craving that kind of behavior, and I'm going to tell you what, man, I'm going to reciprocate because I want to perpetuate this till I die. I want to feel special occasionally. I don't need to feel special every day, but occasionally would be nice because I liked it. And then I believe if that's the way I like to feel, for sure, my significant other, which would be Gladys, would like to feel special from time to time, and I'm going to make sure that happens. All right, that's about all I've got about my surprise Philippine birthday party. I'd first and foremost like to say thank you very much, Gladys. I would also like to say, whoever stuck around here to the end, thank you, my subscribers, and the rest of you people. I cannot believe I made it up over 500. It was a great birthday. Thank you all, and be as good as you can.